Hi, I'm George Steimer, Senior Product Manager at Alfresco. If you're following along in the Policy and Procedure Management demo series, we're building upon a scenario where we want to make a change to a disaster recovery document. In this video, we're going to focus on managing the document's effectivity. So here we are in the change form, and in the last video, we approved this form and its attached document. And in this video, we want to manage how this document becomes effective. So some clients will actually have a property on this document called training window or something like that, where an automated process looks at that property, and if it's set to something like 14, then it would automatically set the effective date to 2 weeks after the approval date. However, we also can do this in a manual way. So on the form, we can just set the date here. This is useful if there are multiple documents. I can just quickly set them all at the same time. Or I can go to the document and there is an action here to set the effective date. So we're just going to go ahead and kick this out to 2 weeks, effectively setting up a training window where users have to train on this new version before it becomes effective. One other thing I wanted to mention here, if we look at the properties, this document has an attestation group attribute set. So what this is saying is that upon approval, users in this group, and you can have more than one if you like, but users in this group will receive an email that gives them a task where they have to say that they read and understood the changes. So let's go ahead and log out and take a look at that email. So I have a couple of the users on this attestation workflow. I have their email coming to me. So this is just to one of the users that says that this document has a new version and they are required to read the version and attest that they've read and understood the changes. So I'll just log in as one of those users. And now I'm looking at the 2.0 approved document. If I would like, I can compare against the 1.0, either launching it in a new tab in a side-by-side mode, or if available with the integration with Workshare Compare, I can just simply click the two versions and click this Compare Versions button, which will use Workshare Compare to automatically generate red line changes. So here I can see that just some minor wording changes were made here, and a server was added to the Monday backup schedule. Workshare will also add a legend page at the end to say, what the different colors mean, as well as some statistics about what has changed. So after I've read through this document and I'm comfortable with attesting that I've read and understood the changes, I have an action here to complete my attestation, and I can go ahead and just do that. We can also look at the audit events, and we can see that the sign off of this task was audited to the document. So now I want to head over to search. And if I search for this document directly as this user and just search across all versions, this user is going to be able to see both the approved and the effective version. And this will actually change after we make the document effective. So I'm actually going to go behind the scenes and do that. So we don't have to wait 2 weeks. I'm just going to go ahead and make the document effective now. Okay, and we're back. So our document is now effective in the system. And I'm going to go ahead and just run that same search here. So TSG 133, searching across all versions. And now that the document is effective, we can see that this user only sees the 2.0 effective version and no longer sees the 1.0. So now let's go ahead and log in as my user, which is an administrator. And I'm going to go ahead and just run that same search so we can see the difference. So now I'm going to search for TSG 133 across all versions. We can see that my user does have the ability to see both the 2.0 effective as well as the 1.0 superseded document. Well, that's it for this short demo. Be sure to follow along in the demo series. Thanks for watching.